Hi everyone, today I'll be explaining you about functions. So f is a mapping from a to b is said to be a function if for each element of a is related or associated with one element of b. That means each element of a should be related with only one element of b. So let's see, 1, 2, 3 is there, in b 4 and 5 is there. So one element of a, that is 1, is related to one element of b. So 2 is related to one element of b and 3 is related to one element of b, that is 5. So in this case this becomes a function. Then let's see the second example. Yes, in the second example we have taken 1, 2, 3 in the domain set A and 4, 5, 6 in the codomain set B. So in domain set 1 is related to only one element in B, 2 is related to only one element in B, 3 is related to only one element in B, that is 6. So here 1 is related to only one element, that is 4, 2 is related to only one element, that is 5, 3 is related to only one element, that is 6. So this is also a function. Then let's see the next example. In this example 1 is related to two elements in B, so 4 and 5. So this is not a function. Okay, so our set A here is said to be domain and set B here is said to be codomain. Let's see what is range. Range is the set of all functional values for the given domain. So for example, let's suppose we have x square plus 1. Our f of x is equals to x square plus x minus 6, let's suppose. So range set is the set of all the functional value for the given domain. So whatever the values of x, for which if we substitute x is equals to 1 here, 1 plus 1 minus 6, we get minus 4. So like this, all the set of values, whatever the possible values of x, for which if we substitute, we'll get the f of x value. So those f of x values will be our coming in our range set. So this minus 4 will be coming in our range set. Okay, let's move on further. Let's see some quick examples on functions. So on what domain function f of x is equals to x square minus 2x and g of x is equals to minus x plus 6 are equal? So f of x is equals to g of x. So here they have asked on what domain it is equal. That means you have to simply equate the function f of x is equals to g of x. So f of x is equals to g of x. If you do, you'll get x square minus 2x is equals to minus x plus 6. So that is x square minus x minus 6 is equals to 0. So now quickly factorize this. So because it is minus 6 and we know 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. So we can immediately write minus 3x here plus 2x here minus 6 is equals to 0. So how we have to simply factorize is, we have to check out that 6 is forming by which two numbers if we multiply, and also check out the sign on the number 6. So if it is minus sign, so the larger number will contain minus sign, because here it is minus sign. So minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 is equals to 0. So if you take x common from here, so you will get x minus 3 plus 2 into x minus 3 is equals to 0. And in that case you will get x minus 3 into x plus 2 is equals to 0. So the value of x is equals to minus 2 and 3 are the values at which this function f of x is becoming to equal to g of x, that is minus x plus 6. At these 2 points the function f of x and g of x are becoming equal. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay, in order to check, before going on to the next question, if you want to check, you can just check on how it is becoming equal. So let's substitute minus 2, suppose. So f of minus 2, if we do, we'll get 4, that is x square now. So x square ka 4 minus 2 into minus 2. So that is equals to 8. So f of minus 2 we got it as 8. And for that case, let's see g of minus 2. So if we do g of minus 2, we'll get minus of minus 2 plus 6, which is equals to 8. So minus of minus is plus, plus 2 plus 6 is equals to 8. So in this way, if you substitute on this particular value of x, x is equals to minus 2 and x is equals to 3, if you substitute, so you'll get some value for f of x as well as for g of x, and those value at that particular point will be equal. That is the whole summary of this equality of the function, when the function becomes equal. Okay, let's see the next question. Find the domain of the following real valued function. So f of x is given to us, that is equals to 1 by x square minus 1 divided into x plus 3. That is, the function is given as 1 divided by x square minus 1 into x plus 3. So we have to find the domain of this function. So domain of the function in the sense for what values of x this f of x is defined. So let's see, the domain of f of x is all the real values of x for which the function f of x is defined. Then because this it contains denominator, right? So in the numerator there is 1 and in the denominator there is x square minus 1 into x plus 3. So in that context, what we have to do, we have to check on to the values of denominator for which this denominator value is becoming negative, 0, so that at 0 this denominator, the whole function will not be defined because it will become 1 by 0, which is again undefined. So this denominator should never be equal to 0. So for that case, what we have to do, we have to just simply put on this denominator not equals to 0. For what all values this denominator is getting not equals to 0, we have to check on. So let's check. X square minus 1 into x plus 3 is not equals to 0. So x plus 1 into x minus 1 into x plus 3 is not equals to 0. So we are getting the values as minus 1, 1 and 3, for which the denominator is becoming 0. So x should not be the value as minus 1, 1 or minus 3. Other than these three values, x can take any value from the real number set. So the domain of the f will be real numbers minus real number set minus of minus 3, minus 1 and 1. So thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe.